वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Please repeat. अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
अल्पाक्षरमसन्दिग्धम्
सारवद्विश्वतो मुखम्
सारवद्विश्रुतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च
अस्तोभ्रम् अनवद्यं च
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
अयुन्
अयुन्
ऋलृ
ऋलृ
एओङ्
एओङ्
ऐ औच्
ऐ औच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन्
लन्
ञमाङणनम्
ञमाङणनम्
जभै
जभै
घढधश्
घढधश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
खफछठथ चटतौ
खफछठथ चटतौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशसर्
हल्
हल्
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
अकुगविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
अकुहविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
इचुयशानां तालु
इचुयशानां तालु
ऋटुरशानां मूर्धा
ऋतुरषाणां
लुतुलसानां दन्ताः
ऋतुलसानां दन्ताः
ऊपु उपध्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
पूपु उपध्वनीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
ञमाङणनानां नासिका च
ञमाङणनानां नासिका च
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
ओदौ तोगो कण्ठ ओष्ठम्
ओदौ तोः कण्ठ ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
वकारस्य दन्त ओष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
जिह्वामूल्यस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
सु औजस्
सु औजस्
औक्षस्
औक्षस्
ताभ्यां बिस्
ताभ्यां भिस्
ङेभ्यां ब्यस्
नेभ्यां भ्यस्
नसिभ्यां ब्यस्
नसिभ्यां भ्यस्
नस्पोस् आम्
नस् ओस् आम्
ङि ओसुप्
नि ओसुप्
सु औजस्.
सु औजस्.
Do you know this by heart?
Yes.
Yes.
Not yet.
That's why I'm chanting. When you say we know by heart, that time you will stop chanting it. Otherwise,
Okay.
you'll do it. Okay. Because it takes time. See, first 15 minutes goes only in chanting. So if you know by heart, then we can only stop with Mageshwar Sutra and Shiksha Sutra. Otherwise, you will chanting all the things. Okay. No problem. We can take your time. Till then, we will chant. Okay. Take another 5-10 classes. No problem. Tip tas jhi.
Hiptas jhi.
Sipthastha.
Sipthastha.
Mipasmas.
Mipasmas.
Ta atam jha.
Ta atam jha.
Thas atam dhvam.
Thas atham dhvam.
It vahi mahing.
It vahi mahing.
Ukalo jaswadhirga plutaha.
Ukalo jaswadhirghaplutaha.
Achascha.
Achascha.
Uchairudataha.
Uchairudataha.
Nichairanudataha.
Nichairanudataha.
Samaharasvaritaha.
Samaharasvaritaha.
Mukhanasika vachano nunasikaha.
Mukhanasika vachano nanasikaha.
Tulyasya prayatnam savarnam.
Tulyasya prayatnam savarnam.
Rilivarnayor mitas savarnyam vachyam.
Rilivarnayor mitas savarnyam vachyam.
Najhalau.
Najhalau.
Anudit savarnasya cha pratyayah.
Anudit pratyayah.
Taparaha tatkalasya.
Taparaha tatkalasya.
Halonantara sanyogaha.
Halonantara sanyogaha.
Hrasvam lakhu.
Hrasvam lakhu.
Sanyoge guru.
Sanyoge guru.
Dirgham cha.
Dirgham cha.
Alontyat purva upadha.
Alontyat purva upadha.
Vibhaktischa.
Vibhaktischa.
Adarshanam lopaha.
Lopaha.
Upadeshe janunasika it.
Upadeshe janunasika it.
Halantyam.
Halantyam.
Na vibhaktau tusmaha.
Na vibhaktau tusmaha.
Adir nitudavaha.
Adirnitudavaha.
Shaf pratyayasya.
Shaf pratyayasya.
Chutu.
Chutu.
Lashakvatadhite.
Lashakvatadhite.
Tasya lopaha.
Tasya lopaha.
आदिरन्तेन सहेता
आदिरन्त्येन सहेत
षष्ठी स्थाने योगा
षष्ठीस्थानि योगा
तस्मिन् निर्दिष्टे पूर्वस्य
तस्मिन् निर्दिष्टे पूर्वस्य
तस्मिन्निति निर्दिष्टे पूर्वस्य
तस्मिन्निति निर्दिष्टे पूर्वस्य
तस्मादित्युत्तरस्य
तस्मादित्युत्तरस्य
स्थानेन्तरतमः
स्थानेन्तरतमः
पुरन्रपरः
पुरन्दरपरः
परसन्निकर्षः संहिता
परसन्निकर्षः संहिता
अदेङ्गुणः
अदेङ्गुणः
वृद्धिरादैच्
वृद्धिराद्यैच्
संहितायाम्
संहितायाम्
इको यनचि.
इको यनचि.
Here I will add one more sutra. That sutra we can chant. That is ta sankyam anudeshaha samana. Number is 1. Sorry. 1, 3. You will see the sutram here immediately after tasya lopaha. That is here. That under Itta Prakaranam, what we were seeing, what we saw Itta Prakaranam in the last class.
Yes.
After that, the next sutra is Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam. That sutra I am adding it there. But be better if you do that. You can see here. 1, 3, 10. Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam. Okay. I'm adding that sutra. We'll see the meaning later. You can chant Yata Sankyam Anudesha Samanam.
यथा संख्यम् अनुदेशः समानः
येचो यवायावः
एचो यवायवः
अकस्सवर्णे दीर्घः
अकस्सवर्णे दीर्घः
आद्गुणः
आद्गुणः
वृद्धिरेचि.
वृद्धिरेचि.
Starting from here onwards, the topic is Sandhi, Samhita topic. And all these sutras, Paribhasha sutras. So, I will explain the Paribhasha with the example of Sandhi. You have learned Sandhi, right? But you have not learned the Paninian way, right? So,
Correct.
what I will do, first I will introduce Sandhi, then we'll come to the sutra. With the Paninian method, I will explain Sandhi, so that you will have better understanding. Otherwise, I have to struggle a lot to make you understand the Paribhasha. I have difficulty in making you understand that. So, I will take a shift from here. I'll go to the Sandhi, which already anyway I explained, but I will do more on that. And then we'll come back and continue. That would be better. I thought about this. I tried last class, but I found difficulty in making you understand, because you have learned Sandhi, you know that E followed by Ya, E is replaced by Yakara. Then E followed, like that you have learned, right? Now we are going to learn with the Pratyahara Sutra. So better you can see this is Sandhi we are going to see. In fact, I teach even for the Non-Paninian class also I teach this way. So that easy. This easy. So you'll see how it is. Sandhi. Sandhi Prakaranam. The last class we saw close proximity. Now Sutra we will see later. I'm just going to explain Sandhi, which already you know. Okay, I'm going to explain in a Paninian way. Close proximity is called Sandhi. That is a definition in Sanskritam. Varnanam Atishayitah Sannidhi, proximity of letters is called Samhita. Samhita is a technical word meaning Sandhi. That is a word used by Panini Maharishi. And Samhita, Sandhi both mean the same thing. Sandhi is defined by the Panini Maharishi in the Sutra Parasanikarsha Samhita, which we chanted 1408, first chapter, fourth section, 108th Sutra. Parasanikarsha Samhita. The meaning of that is close proximity of letters. That is the meaning. Okay. Because of the close proximity, some change happens. A significant change happened at the juncture, as per the rules of Sandhi. That change is what is called Sandhi Karyam. And Sandhi Karyam alone is loosely called by us Sandhi. That's what we call Sandhi. Sandhi. Okay, now Sanskritam also I have written, you can either you see will follow it. Sandhi stane kinchit vikaraha sandhi niyamena bhavati tat sandhi karyamiti namna vyavahriyate. Sandhi stane, in the place of meeting point, the place of meeting, some change happens as per the rules of Sandhi. That is called Sandhi Karya. That is the meaning. Okay. Loke prayena Sandhi Karyameva Sandhi namna vyavahriyate. In the world, Sandhi Karya alone is called by the name Sandhi. The change what happens at the meeting point is what is called Sandhi. Sandhi Karyam also called by the name Sandhi. That's what we call Sandhi. Sandhi means Sandhi is the change. What Sandhi is close proximity. The change happens also is called by the name Sandhi. Now, let us understand Sandhi, which we saw the different possibilities. Purvapadam and Uttarapadam, when they come together at the meeting point, some change happens. The change could be either X could be replaced by something, or Y could be replaced by something, or both could be replaced by something. All these are possibilities. So whatever it is, that which is replaced is called stani, the technical word. That which replaces is called adesha. In English, it's called placeholder. Stani is called placeholder, and adesha is called substitutes, replacements. Okay. Now, these are the technical words. Stani, adesha. Stani is that which is replaced. Adesha is that which comes in the place of stani. Agama is that is added to the stani. That's called agama. Lopaha is that which disappears. Adarshanam lopa. That's called lopasandhi also is there. We'll see lopasandhi. And prakriti bhavaha. Have you heard prakriti bhavaha? Prakriti bhavaha is even though there is a possibility of sandhi happening, sandhi will not happen. That is called prakriti bhavaha. Okay, prakriti bhavaha means sandhi will not happen. Even though the possibility is there, it will not happen. Anyway, so these three words we will see later. We are not interested in that now. Stani and adesha, you must be very much familiar. That is what I was trying to introduce Stani by a sutra, Shashti Stani Yoga. I think we will get into that sutra again later. Now we will proceed Sandhi. Anyway, Stani is simple. This is what Stani in English is given. You can see a place or with reference to which the change happens. It's called Stani. So Stani could be a letter or a syllable or more than one syllable, or could be a word also. Yasmin Stane atava yasya sthanantarena kinchit vikaraha bhavati. Some change happens. Change happens in which, or the change happens with respect to which, that is called tat sthanam, is called stani. That place is called by the name stani. That's why I said placeholder. Now, Adesha is that which is ordained in the place of Sthani is called Adesha. Adesha is that which replaces Sthani. So, in Sanskritam it is written, you can see, Purvastitasya Shabdasya, the word which was there, word or a letter which was there before, Atava Aksharasya, a letter, Vidiyamanam Nutana Shabdam Atava Nutana Aksharam. A word or a letter is ordained in the place of a word or a letter is called by the name Adeshaha. That is what I said, replacement. Purvastitasya, that which was present is replaced by Adesha. So Purvastitasya is Sthani. Sthani is replaced by Adesha. And the Mahabhashyakara says, Abhutva yaha bhavati saha Adeshaha. Abhutva, not being there, that which comes is called Adesha. It's a statement of Mahabhashyakara. You can note. It's a nice definition. Abhutva, not being there, yaha bhavati, that which comes, saha, it is called Adesha. Understand? Abhutva yaha bhavati. So Sthani is there. Where is Adesha? Adesha not there. Adesha which is not there comes in the place of Sthani. Abhutva bhavati, saha Adesha. So let us understand what Sthani or Adesha with the example. So at the juncture, at the meeting point, X could be replaced by Z. Therefore, X is a Sthani, Z is the Adesha. This is one possibility. Or at the juncture, Y can be replaced by Z. Y is a Sthani and Z is the Adesha. This is another possibility. Or both X and Y could be replaced by Z. In this case, X plus Y is a Sthani and Z is the Adesha, right? All these are possibility. Now, Sandhi. Sandhi is of three types. Sandhayaha, Trividaha bhavanti. There are three types of Sandhi. In fact, many types are there. I'm just making into three types. It's easy. What are they? You can see. Sandhi is of three types. Swara Sandhihi, Vyanjana Sandhihi, Visarga Sandhihi. Sandhayaha is Bhagavachanam. Sandhihi, Sandhi, Sandhayaha like Arishabda. Sandhayaha Bhagavachanam. Sandhayaha Trividaha bhavanti. Three types. Swara Sandhi means what? Vowel Sandhi. Swara Sandhi is vowel Sandhi. We can call Swara Sandhi or we can replace it by Ach Sandhi. Ach is also Swara, right? Ach Sandhi you can call. Both are same. Similarly, Vyanjana Sandhi or Hal Sandhi. Other one is Visarga Sandhi. So three types of Sandhi. And other Sandhis are the Prakriti Bhava. Okay, that is, we don't have to bother now. Just three types of Sandhi. Now let us see first Swara Sandhi. We will see the rules, all the rules, and then we'll get into the Sutra. Just understand Sandhi the Paninian way. Now let us take first one, Swara Sandhi. Why is called Swara Sandhi? Because the name Swara Sandhi, because in the place of Swara, that is a vowel, that is a Sthani, there is going to be the replacement, Adesha. Therefore, this is called Swara Sandhi. In the place of Swara, there will be an Adesha. So, therefore it is called Swara Sandhi. Of course, Yan Sandhi is exception that we will see. Now, before getting into Swara Sandhi, we must know what is Savarna and what is Asavarna. What is Savarna? Savarna means Tulyasya Prayatram Savarnam. You remember?
Yes.
In English, we just call similar letters, but you know more because we have seen the sutra itself. A letter is said to be similar to another letter when it has similarity in terms of the place of pronunciation and effort. What effort? Two types of effort we saw.
Yes.
What effort you are talking about here? Internal effort. Don't forget. Abhyantara Prayatnam. When the Ucharana Sthanam and the Abhyantara Prayatnam are same, then a letter can be said to be similar to another one. Yeah. These letters are said to be Savarna, mutually Savarna. Tulyasya Prayetam Savarnam, which we have seen. For example, A is similar to A. Why? Same Uchanasthanam, same Prayatra. A is similar to A or A, but not with E. Why? Because Uchanasthanam is different, right? All these things we know. Similarly, and also we know A is similar not only to A, it's similar to only to A, and we know more. It's similar to 18 letters, right? 18 Savarna. Don't forget that. But in the Sandhi context, we don't need all the 18 letters. Only Rasva Dirgha is enough. We are going to join only Rasva Dirgha, not Pluta and Dal. Pluta and Dal, it doesn't participate in Sandhi. So no need to worry about it. So therefore, only A and A we are taking it. So A is similar to only to A and A. Similarly, E is similar to E and E, like that. What about Asavarna? Dissimilar. In the above example, A is dissimilar to any other letter other than Akara or Akara. So A is dissimilar to E, A is dissimilar to A is dissimilar to Au, right? The dissimilar letters. That is called Asavarna. And also, vowels and consonants cannot be said to be similar, even though the place of pronunciation is same. This is by a sutra. What sutra is that? Na jalo. Remember, this is the translation of the sutra, in fact.
Yes. Yes. Not Jala.
Not jalo. Ach is always dissimilar to hal, not jalo. Okay, then. Swara Sandhi is of 8 types. I told Sandhi is of 3 types. Swara Sandhi, Vyanjana Sandhi, Visarga Sandhi. Among the Swara Sandhi itself, we have 8 types. Swara Sandhayaha, Ashtavidaha Bhavanti. What are they? You can see here. Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, Yan Sandhi, Guna Sandhi, Vriddhi Sandhi, Ayavayava Sandhihi, Purarupa Sandhihi, Pararupa Sandhihi, and Prakriti Bhavaha also is included here. Prakriti Bhavaha, no Sandhi. That is actually Sandhi. These are the 8 types here. Now let us go one by one. So we are seeing Swara Sandhi. Now the Swara Sandhi, first one is Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. You please see whether you understand all the meaning of all the words. What is Savarna? Similar. Dirgha, long. Sandhi, that is close proximity, because of which a change going to happen. That's called Sandhi, right? So Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is the name of the Sandhi where the Adesha will be Dirgha, Savarna Dirgha. All the Sandhis, if you see, they are named after the Adesha. Here, the 8 Sandhis I told here, Yan Sandhi, Guna Sandhi, Vriddhi Sandhi, all these Sandhi names. These are names are given by us. Okay. For our understanding, we give names. It's not Panini Maharishi had given names. The names are given after the Adesha. It is called Yan Sandhi. Why? Because Yan letter going to be the Adesha. It is called Guna Sandhi. Why? Because Guna letter going to be the Adesha. Similarly, Vriddhi is the Adesha, therefore Vriddhi Sandhi. Similarly here, Savarna Dirgha. Dirgha is the Adesha. That is why it's called Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Now, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, you see, this is a rule. With the sutra, we are going to see later. Anyway, I given the sutra here, you can see. When Ak, what is Ak?
A, I, R,
A, I, U, R, L, right? So, A means you can bring A also. E means E also you can bring, right? Dirgha also. So, A, I, U, R, L is followed by Savarna Ach. It means what? What do you understand? When Ak letter is followed by Savarna Ach. What do you understand?
followed by similar vowel.
Similar vowel. So here Ach is there. Here Ak is there. So, but you have to understand, for example, if you take Akara, must be followed by either Akara or Dirgha Akara, not by any other letter. Right? Similarly, Ikara, Ukara, Rikara, Likara, up to that only. So even though Ach is here, A, I, O, they are not practically useful. But Savarna Ach, this is how Sutram is. Why it is that we will see. This is the rule. Rule as it is given, I'm just explaining that. When Ak is followed by Savarna Ach, when I say, you can understand. It's Ach means here it is Ak only. Because A, I, O cannot be there, right? Yes or no? They are not, because Ak only is there. Therefore, Ak should be followed by Savarna Ak only, not Ach. Even though I have written Ach, but in your understanding, in your buddhi, the understanding should be Ak. We follow? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, like meaning the A O
I, O will not be there. It's
not
not there. Not they are not considered. Why? Because A is followed by A only. And in the Ak letter, the last one you take A, E, U, R, L. L is followed by L only. Not any other letter, not A, I, O. Those letters are not
Savarna.
considered here because they are other than Ak, right? Therefore, even though Ach I have written here, for all practical purposes, you have to understand it has to be Ak only, right?
Yes.
Let me explain with the Sutram, then you will understand what it means. This is what is the Sutram. I'll show you the Sutram here. We are going to see that little elaborately. But now is the Sandhi, just we try to understand. Now you see. Do you see the screen? My screen? Sutram,
Yes.
Ikoyanachi, 6177. Right? Ikoyanachi.
Ikoyanachi.
You see 6177, right?
Yes.
And Akasavane Dirgaha. You see it here? 61101.
Yes.
And this sutra here, Iko Yen Achi. Here Achi is
Correct.
right. Iko Yen Achi. N plus Achi, Yen Achi it is. You have to split Melanam, right? So Achi,
Correct.
the word is here. Achi, the word, and you can see the number here. What is the number? 125.
125.
So the Achi, the word, goes as Anuvritti up to 125. Okay. So therefore, it comes as Anuvritti to 101 also, yes. Right?
Okay, yes.
101 tells Akaha Savarne Dirgaha. When Ak letter is followed, Dirga will happen. Followed by what? Followed by Ach. Here Ach coming as Anuvritti here for this sutra. When Ak is followed by Ach, then Dirga is the Adesha. This is what a sutram says. Right? Ach comes as Anuvritti. But Ak is there. Ak is followed by Ak only Savana Dirga. So even though Ach is there, for all practical purposes, A, I, O really not considered, right? So we have to understand it is Ak is followed by Ak only. Simple. That is what I said. Is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Now, why Panini Maharishi did like this, Suppose Panini Maharishi says here Aki. Ak is followed by Ak. Suppose if he says, he has to use two letters for this. Instead of using two letters, by bringing this as Anuvritti, you can understand Ak is followed by Ak. Why should they use two words? Saving one letter itself is Putrotsava Manyante Vayyakaranaha. Saving one letter, they feel so much happy as that I thought they got a son. What to talk about saving two letters, right? So, saving a letter is very important. Saving a letter is more than saving money, okay? One letter itself is Putrotsava Manyante. As though they have got a son. They're so happy. That's what Alpaksharatvam. Using minimum number of words, minimum number of letters, and minimum number of words. So, Achi, the word is here. You bring it as Anuvritti here. When you bring it as Anuvritti, Achi, it will mean Ak only, followed by Ak. Not all the vowels, it's only Ak. Because Savarna is there. The Savarna, the word, limits the Ach only to Ak. Understand?
Yes.
Is it clear?
Clear.
That is what sutra is. That's the beauty of the sutra. So that is what I have written as it is here. As it is here, I have written. So now, since you know this, can I change here to ak? Will it be confusing? Is it okay? Same thing. Well, here, even though Panini Maharishi has said ach, I make it as ak because our understanding is ak only. I can write, right? No problem.
Yes.
As Panini Maharishi says, it is ach. But in our understanding, it is ak only. Ak is followed by ak only. Here, if it is ach, then we can say savarna ach. But here it is ak only. When ak letter, that is simple vowels. When simple vowels are followed by simple vowels. When simple vowels are followed by savarna ach. Savarna, the word, limits the ach to ak. So even though I write ach, but we have to understand it is ak. Fine. Now, what happens because of that? Then the resultant changes dirgha ak. That is, long ak will be the replacement. Since the replacement is dirgha, therefore sandhi is called dirgha sandhi. Dirgha is adesha. Example, you see. Simple example you see here. We'll come back to that. Gana plus adipaha. You take this. Gana plus adipaha. What is the last letter of the first word?
Akara.
Right?
Yes.
Last letter of the first word is akara.
Akara.
And the first letter of the following word?
Akara.
Akara. So akara followed by what letter? Akara. Ak is followed by ak. So they are savarna. Therefore, both are replaced by what?
Dirgha.
Both are. What is dirgha for a? What is dirgha for a? So one dirgha will replace both. A comes. Understand?
Yes.
Both are replaced by one dirgha letter. One dirgha means you will ask, what dirgha? Which dirgha? Dirgha to akara is a. Dirgha, this akara is also a only because they are savarna to each other. Therefore, only one dirgha that comes in the place of both. Therefore, gana dipaha. Understand?
Yes.
Is it clear? That is what is said here. That is what said here. You can see. Now go back and see. When ak is followed by savarna ach, the resultant changes dirgha ak. Dirgha is the adesha. In Sanskritam, this is how you write the sutra explanation. This is how we are going to write it, and we are going to learn how to write it also. Don't worry, we'll see. Akah savarne varne pare purva parayavasthane ekaha dirgha adesha bhavati. This is a vritti. We are going to learn how to write soon. So you can wait for some time. Sutra is akaha savarne dirgha. Okay. Now see here. The last letter of the purva padam could be a, e, u, r. Right? Ak letter. I'm not considering l because in the language lakara is not used much. You don't see. That is why I'm not considering. That's why star mark is there. Star mark somewhere I would have mentioned. L is not there. That is why not considering. You can consider Lu also, not a problem. There are no sandhi, there are no words where you will find likara. So the last letter of the purva padam is ak, and the first letter of the parapadam could be any of the corresponding ak letter, savarna ak letter. Savarna tells you this a is followed by either a or a. Savarna tells you this e must be followed by e or e. Savarna tells you the U must be followed by either U or long U. U. Similarly, U is here. U must be followed by either U or U. Similarly, Rikara. Understand?
Yes.
So, therefore, here also a letter, here also a letter. This is Stani number 2. So, Stani is the last letter of the Purva Padam. That is Stani number 1. And the first letter of the following Padam, Stani number 2. Now, when Stani 1 and Stani 2, they come to close proximity. When they meet, That is called Sandhi. Because of the meeting, because of the close proximity, both are replaced by a single corresponding long vowel. The Adesha is Dirgha Swara. Therefore, the Sandhi is called Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, this is the Sandhi. Okay, we will call this rule number 1. It's not required for us. Therefore, the rule says, when Ak is followed by Savarna Ach, it is as per the sutra, but our understanding, it is Ak. Okay. The last letter of the Purvapada and the first letter of the Parapada, both will be replaced by corresponding Dirgha. Corresponding Dirgha. Just make it Dirgha. That's okay. It's corresponding Savarna Dirgha. Savarna Dirgha, not Sarvarna. Savarna Dirgha. Now, I will write the same. I think
in the top this also Sarvan.
Everywhere I have written, I think wrongly. Okay. Savarna Dirgha. I think it's okay. If I didn't think it, I will change it later.
Okay. No, in this red square.
Huh?
In the rule, you said the rule says.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. So the different possible combinations you see. Avarna Tavarne Pare. It means Avarna A is followed by A. Then Pura Parayogo in the place of both. That is Sthani number 1, Sthani number 2. That is last letter of the first word and the first letter of the following word. In the Sthani, in the place of both. Dirgha Savarnaha Adesha Bhavati. Long Savarna will be the Adesha. Now, A plus A or A plus A or A plus A or A plus A. Both, everything will be what? A only. Savarna Dirgha. Right. Similarly, Ivarna Tivarne Pare. When Ivarna is followed by Ivarna, then Pura Parayoga Sthane, in the place of both, corresponding Ivarna, Dirgha Ivarna will be the Adesha. Therefore, E plus E or E plus E or E plus E or E plus E will be E only. Similarly, Uvarna, similarly, Rivarna. Likara I am not considering because not much in the language. Therefore, now you see, Sthani 1, Sthani 2, any possibility. So, Adesha is Dirgha. Corresponding Dirgha Swara is the Adesha. In the place of both. A, E, U, R. Right? That's why the Sandhi is called Savarna Dirgha Sandhi. Now, many examples are given. You can try if you want to. I think if you know it, then leave it. Parama plus Artaha. A plus A. Right? Paramartaha. Deva plus Ashrayaha. A plus A. Devashrayaha. You have to explain this. How do you explain? Ak is followed by Savarna Ak. That is what I want from you to learn. You know this Sandhi already, but you have to learn to express it this way. Ak is followed by Savarna Ak. Ak is followed by Savarna Ak. Here A is followed by A. Ak letter is followed by Savarna Ak. Therefore, Savarna Dirgha is the Adesha. Akara is the Adesha. Uma plus Agachat. A is followed by A. That is, Ak is followed by Ak. Therefore, Savarna Dirgha is the Adesha. This you have to tell. You have to express it. Okay. Previously, you would have learned A plus A like that. But now you have to use the Pratyahara and say, because it's connected to the Sutra. Akas Savarne Dirgha. That Sutra we are going to learn. So, Akaha Shashti Vaki. Akaha Savarne Dirgha. Okay. This is Shashti or Panchami? This is Panchami. This is 5. Okay. Anyway, now moving further, more examples. All this example you can do it. That is simple because you know Sandhi. Brahma plus Anandaha, Brahmanandaha, right? All the examples you can do.
Yes.
What is
it? What is his Panchami?
Where is Panchami?
Panchami.
No. That in the Sutra I corrected it. Don't worry. We'll see that later. The sutra
Oh, okay.
that
Not
akaha
the-
savarne dirghaha is there. That I corrected it as it was Shashti Bhakti. It was 6-1. I by mistake, I think. So I corrected it as 5-1. That's it.
Okay, because the stani would be in the Shashti.
Yeah. Here there is Stani. We'll see. What is Stani here? We have to find out. We'll see that later.
Okay.
Where Stani is not there. Where is Stani? We have to look for the Stani. We'll see that. That's what we are going to see the sutra. Okay.
Okay.
Now. So these examples, I don't need to explain. You can do it, right? These examples are
Yes.
simple. So we don't
Yes.
have to focus on this example. This I will send you. You can go through that. You can work on this. Example, answers, everything is given. So you can try. Then similarly, Yati plus Indraha, E plus E. How do you say it? Ak is followed by Savarna Ak. Therefore, the Adesha is corresponding Dirgha Adesha, E, Yati Indraha, right? Similarly, Yadi plus Iha, Yadiha, Api plus Idam, Api Idam. You can please read on your own this. Let us not waste time on this because you know it. Similarly, Guru plus Upadeshaha, U plus U. Ak is followed by Savarna Ak. Therefore, Guru Upadeshaha. Similarly, yeah. Any question?
No.
Hello?
No.
Yeah. Then Rikara plus Rikara, Pitra plus Rinam. Ak is followed by Savarna Ak. You will have Dirga Rikara, Dirga Sandhi. Bhratra plus Ruddhihi, Bhratruddhihi, Bhratruddhihi. Note, R and L are Savarna to each other. No examples are found for practice. Leave it, no problem. Rikara, that with that there are no example, so we can leave that out. Now, Vani plus Ishaha. This is your homework. You can try if you can do it simple. Vani plus Ishaha. Vani Ishaha. Ak followed by Ak. Savarna Dirgha kisi Adesha. Avyayasya plus Asya. Avyayasyasya. A plus A. Savarna Dirgha is the Adesha. So, Abhyasam Kuruta. This is for your practice. You can try. Okay. All these things I have taught in my other classes, online class. All the examples I did, in fact. But now you are, you know it better. I think you have done all these things. Therefore, I don't have to spend time. You want me to spend time on this?
Yes.
If you want, I can do. Otherwise, we'll move on.
I think this is clear.
Okay, we can move on. Yes,
This is the simple sentence.
simple one. And the here long one is I try. Tada plus Atra plus Amala plus Alochanaya plus Agatya plus Arvindam plus Apashyat. Okay, simple. Not it looks long one, but it is simple. Sandhi Vichedam. This is where you have to apply your whatever you have learned. That is Sandhi. Karyalayaha. How do you split this?
Karya
Plus
alaya.
Alayaha.
Plus alaya.
Karya plus Alayaha possible. Possible. A plus A. But there is no word Alayaha. Only Alayaha, only the word is there. Right? Therefore,
Alaya.
yeah, Karya plus
Yes.
Alayaha. No, what
Yes.
I'm saying, Karya plus Alayaha is also Karyalaya only. But there is no word Alayaha. Understand?
Yes. Yes.
So you have to use a word which are valid, which are available in the language. Alaya is there, not Alaya. If Alaya is also is there, then you will get A only, Karyalaya only. But Alaya, the word is not there. Therefore, when you do the Sandhi Vicheda, you have to see whether the word is there in the language, available in the language. Okay. Similarly, Bhavatu Saga, how do you split this?
Bhavatu sa.
Plus Utsagaha. Utsaga. Nasti.
Na asti.
Na plus Asti. Tasyaham.
Tasya plus aham.
Tasya plus Aham. Okay. Chati Swapnashilaha.
Cha adis
Cha plus, I have helped you by giving the yellow mark. You know where to split.
Yes.
All these for the basic students I did like this. But you know, okay, that anyway, we know better. So Cha plus Atiswapnashilaha. Ihapi.
Iha api.
Iha plus Api. Chaparam. Yam labdva chaparam. What is that? In Gita, it is a chaparam.
Yeah, aparam.
Cha plus aparam. Similarly, samshayasyasya. Samshasya. Okay. Samshayasyasya must be. How do you spread this?
Samshayasya asya.
Yes, samshayasya asya. Atman atmana.
Atma anatma.
Sorry, atman atma is atma plus anatma. Atman atma. Suktihi.
Su-uktihi.
Yeah, uktihi, sukti, sushtu uktihi, that which is well said. Suktam, Durga Suktam. That's what it is. Suktihi. Jivatma.
Jiva plus Atma.
Atma. So this Savana Dirgha Sandhi is simple. Okay, let us quickly go through this. We can skip this.
I think the only problem sometimes is we know the vocabulary.
Yeah.
To know
Of course, if you don't know the vocabulary, it's a problem. Yes. That is why I said.
Because sometimes we don't know if the word comes with
yes, exactly.
Short vowel or with long vowel.
Exactly. That is what I said in the beginning. Karyalayaha. Karya plus alayaha or alayaha. It must know the vocabulary. Alaya must be there. That's a valid word. There is no alaya. So vocabulary is very important. Yes, you're right. That's why I said in the beginning itself. Now, here, Pita Dishati. How do you spread this?
Pita adishati.
Adishati, commands, orders.
Yes.
Pita plus Adishati. Adishati is the Kriya.
Both dirgha.
Both are dirgha. Yes, both dirgha. Yes, as he said correctly, that you should have vocabulary. Without vocabulary, the sandhi is very difficult. Okay. How do you do this? Shvashrupadesha. Shvashru plus Upadesha. Advice of the Shvashru, the in-law. Advice of the in-law. In-law. Yeah. Shvashru. Shvashruhu, Shvashru, Shvashravaha, father-in-law. Father-in-law. Yes.
Father-in-law. Okay. Yes. Understood.
Yes.
Father-in-law. Yes.
Yes. Prapaha. How do you say? How do you spread this? Pra plus apaha.
Yes. Rasva dirgha.
Yes. So like that, you have to spread this. Okay. Anyway, you try this. You can take it as a homework and try this. Well, go to the next sandhi. Next sandhi is, so Savarna Dirgha Sandhi we have seen. Then N Sandhi. Why it is called N Sandhi? Because N is the Adesha. What are the N letter? Ya, Va, Ra, La. Ya, Va, Ra, La. So, when does it happen? When ik letter, what is ik? I, U, R, L, is followed by Asavarna Ach. Here, E is followed by, you see, I have written here for our understanding, Asavarna Ach. You see, this is what Sutram is. Ik is followed by what letter? Asavarna Ach. What is Asavarna Ach?
I, U, R, L.
What is Asavarna Ach here?
Savarna Ach, meaning like
I'm asking you.
E followed by A.
E must be followed by other than E.
Yes.
In any vowel except E.
Exactly. Now, this is what I've written, right? Ik letter is followed by Asavarna Ach, right? Now, you see the sutra. In sutra, what is written? You see? See the sutra. What is sutra?
6.77.
Ikoyanachi, right?
Yes.
Ik letter followed by Ach. Then N is the Adesha, right? But where it is given Asavarna? Asavarna not given.
In the Bhash.
Not in, not in the Bhashya. This we can understand because ik is a subset of ak. When ik letter is followed by Savarna ik letter, Dirgha will come. There's some connection between these two. When
Okay.
ik is followed by Savarna ik, what will happen? Dirgha will come. Therefore, we have to understand here that ach letter, even though it is given, it should be Asavarna ach. We have to understand. Is it clear? Therefore,
Clear.
this sutra and the sutra we will see in detail later, next class. What is the connection? If ikara is followed by ikara, then you cannot apply yan sandhi, you have to apply savana dirgha sandhi. Therefore, akastavana dirgha is apavada to ikoyanachi. Is exception. Akastavana dirgha is exception to ikoyanachi. If ik followed by ach, if e is followed by e, then dirgha will apply. U followed by u, dirgha will apply. R followed by R, dirgha will apply. Whereas E followed by any letter other than E, then N will come. U followed by any vowel other than U, then N will come. R followed by any vowel other than R, then N will be the Adesha. Understand? So,
Yes.
therefore, because this sutram is there, Akasavane Dirgha, from this we understand, here the Ach must be Asavarna Ach. In the sutra not given, but we understand this because I know what is given, I have the vision of the whole, therefore I know, right? I could say because I know Sandhi, I have the vision of the whole. Therefore only I have written for you to understand, even though Asavarna is not given in the sutra, for your understanding, I have written here Asavarnach. Even since you are studying Panini Sutram now, even if I don't write Asavarna, you have to understand ik is followed by ach means other than the letter. Ikara followed by other than ikara. Ukara followed by other than, because you are a Paninian student now. You are Paniniya, you are studying Sutra. So Purva, what you have studied before, that you have to connect. You have studied before ak letter followed by ak letter, savana dirgha. E followed by E, savana dirgha you have studied before. So if you applied here, E followed by E, I will apply N. Then what is the connection between the previous one and this one? Right? Understand? So
Yes.
it will become a problem. Therefore, even if I have not written, you have to understand it is Asavarna. But anyway, for your convenience, I am writing Asavarna here. But later I will drop it. Later we will drop it. We will say Ikoyanachi only. But in your understanding, it must be Asavarna Ach. Is it clear? It's very important.
Yes.
Therefore, no sutra is completely separate from other sutra. They are all interconnected. Utsarga Pavada. The connection is there. Okay, now ik is followed by Asavarna Ach. Then what will happen? Ik will be replaced by N. Ik will be replaced by N letter. That is why this Sandhi is called N Sandhi.
Yes.
Now here, please tell me,
Yes.
what is a Sandhi? What is this Adesha? What is a Sthani? What is Adesha?
Sthani.
Which is a Sthani? Which is the Adesha?
Two Sthani. One
Huh?
first Sthani. Two Sthani.
Where is two? Where are two Sthanis here? Only one Sthani is there. The screen you see. Read the sentence. Read a sentence. When ik is followed by what
the
is
Sthani
replaced?
is only the ik.
Yeah, Sthani is ik. Replaced by the Adesha.
Yan.
Adesha.
Yan. Now, ik letters, when you say, what are the letters involved in this?
E, U, R, R.
E stands for
E,
Dirgha. U stands for?
U, like this.
You are bringing it Savarna, right?
Yes.
But what about for N?
N no Savarna.
No Savarna. Why? N has got Savarna is there. Yeah. La. Are nasalized. Because you have to remember the sutra, what we have seen. Don't forget. What is that?
Jalau.
No.
No.
Not that one. Anudit Savarnasya cha pratyayaha. Important.
Oh, okay.
Here apratyayaha means what we said. Accepting the adesha. Accepting the adesha, the an letter will bring its savarna. So that is why I asked what is the adesha. Here in this example, n is the adesha. N will not bring its savarna, whereas ik letter can bring its savarna. That is why n sandhi you can accommodate e, u, r, l. Otherwise, you have to write separate sutram for dirgha. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes.
So that is the again. Okay. Shall I stop here or continue? Your choice.
Yes.
I don't want to exceed and make you boring. Okay. Too much it will be.
I will need to.
Okay. We'll stop here. So N Sandhi. So please, Sandhi. I know you know because you have studied, but still I explain this so that slowly I'm making you tune with the Paninian Sandhi technique, the rules. Okay. Then later we go back to the sutra and then we will see where we left. That is Shashti Sthana Yoga. After that, if you come and read this, it will become easier. That's the idea. Okay.
But
So,
one question.
Yeah. Yes.
In this Anudit Savarnasya cha pratyaya.
Yes.
Pratyaya.
Yeah.
This pratyaya,
Apratyaya. We said we have to understand pratyaya to be adesha, ordained, I told. If you remember, that which is ordained. Apratyaya means that which is not ordained. So
Not
that which is
ordained.
not ordained means tani, etc. will come, except adesha. So for adesha, you should not bring the savarna. For accepting the adesha, stani, etc. can bring it savarna. That is the meaning. For an, not for udit. Udit can bring. Okay, this condition is only for an. What is an? A, I, U, R, L, A, O, I, O, I word, lan. And here what is in the example? Here in the example, ik is there. So ik is very well under an only, right? Subset of an. Therefore, it will bring its Savarna letters. That is why I ask you, what are the letters means? You have to tell E, U, R, R. But not in the case of N. Why? Because it is an Adesha. That is why Anudit Savarnasya cha apratyayaha. Anadeshaha. Not for Adesha. Adesha cannot bring its Savarna. See, only one seat is there. One person can sit. You cannot bring two persons and make them sit. That is the thing. You get into the bus, only one seat is there. Two people are there. How many people will sit in the bus? Hello, only one people. That is what is done by the sutra. So all these things you have to connect in your mind. Okay, very important. We have seen that. Okay, very good. We'll stop here and we'll continue for next class. Yan Sandhi. Okay, I'll send this document also. You can go through that in your leisure. Right?
Okay.
Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. The last class I found I was struggling to make you understand the Shashti Sthana Yoga. That's why I thought I'll start from Sandhi so that to make simple. It doesn't matter the number of classes because as long as life is there, so long we learn. Okay, there's no need to complete everything. So even if you learn little by little, but learn it thoroughly without any doubt, clarity, then that knowledge is unshakable. That's why I thought, okay, I'll go back to Sandhi, explain, and then we'll come to Shashti Sthana Yoga and all. You will understand it better. Okay.
Okay.
Dhanyavadaha.
Great. Thank you.
Namaste.
See you.